my one rant would be that we must learn now that the people who went to Eton can't run this country. Okay, they've done it, they've tried to do it, and this little small group who all went to the same school in the same class, it doesn't work. So I feel we need some working class people that have lived a real life, people that are in touch with what's going on in reality, to maybe come to the front now and start to getting involved in how this country's run.
Danny Dyer didn't just share his opinion, he shattered the silence that celebrities have long upheld regarding politics. Consider how infrequently individuals of his stature openly criticize the UK government on live television. It's not just uncommon, it's nearly unbelievable. Yet Danny, showing remarkable courage, chose to take this step. In a world where every statement can be twisted and a backlash can jeopardize a career, he opted to voice what many truly feel. He spoke plainly without diplomatic niceties. This kind of bravery is something most politicians lack. Danny has emerged as the voice for those frustrated with inaction and hypocrisy, and his bold stance serves as an inspiration to us all.
Would you ever go into politics full time?
Oh, imagine.
No, darling, I'm too busy. I've got a game show on at the moment. I've got another podcast with my daughter, and of course I'm in the greatest soap that has ever been. So I'm all right for the minute. So let's just watch the government unravel themselves, I think, and let's just try and stay safe and just try and not catch this thing. And on the other side, I'm sure we're all going to be better, stronger, more considerate people for it.
The issue has transcended party politics. It revolves around a profound sense of trust that has been deeply eroded. Danny openly expressed that he feels betrayed by the government, a sentiment shared by millions who are grappling with rising bills, unaffordable housing, and endless excuses from leaders who promise solutions but only lead us astray. It's no surprise that the UK stands with him. He boldly articulates the frustration that many feel but struggle to voice, a frustration that has been building for years. The real surprise isn't that Danny feels this way, but that countless others share his sentiments. His words didn't just stir controversy, they ignited a wave of agreement. People aren't merely listening, they're exchanging knowing glances, as if to say, finally, someone has said it. Danny's bravery in speaking the truth without fear of repercussions makes him the voice of a nation weary of being overlooked, dismissed, and betrayed.
Knows about Brexit.
Yeah, quite.
No one's got to clue what Brexit is, yeah? You watch Question Time, it's comedy.
Were you no clearer when Jeremy Corbyn
No,
explained
I got the
Labour's
clue.
policy?
No one knows what it is. It's like this mad riddle that no one knows what it is, right? So what's happened to that twat David Cameron who called it on? Let's be fair.
I think you're referring to our former Prime Minister.
Yeah, but how comes he can scuttle off? He called all this on.
Yeah.
Yeah?
He has no regrets.
Where is he? He's in Europe, in Nice, with his trotters up, yeah? Where is the geezer? I think he should be held accountable for it. He should be held accountable for it.
It's a valid point. A lot of people do feel
Twat.
that all...
He doesn't merely express his feelings, he does what many believe is essential for our country. He calls for accountability from those in power. At a time when trust in the government appears to be at an all-time low, Danny stood up and passionately declared, "Enough." This is significant not only because of his fame, but also because he boldly articulates what every average British citizen feels, those who lack the platform to voice their opinions so openly. This is what makes his words particularly impactful and meaningful. Danny Dyer's disappointment is not just a personal sentiment, it is a heartfelt cry that resonates with millions across the nation. He spoke of betrayal, and it struck a chord with many. Why? Because the promises made to society have been repeatedly broken, causing profound hurt. Danny's anger isn't solely directed at himself, it is aimed at everyone who has been let down by a system that seems more concerned with appearances than with genuine outcomes. His words are not just a protest, they are a rallying cry for action, a demand for justice that we are all eager to hear.
Oh, my little sweet Katie. Oh, baby, it's been far too long, man. Jesus Christ, I miss your little face. No, I'm always very grateful for you. You've always supported me. You've always been there for me. I know that it was upsetting when I left EastEnders, but you've got to understand, babe, once they put Mick with Janine, it was time to fuck off. You've got to understand that. It just didn't work. You know it didn't work. I know it didn't work. Who knows what the future holds, you know? You never know. Maybe I will pop me nut back in one day, you know? As long as Kelly's still there, of course. I've been watching it myself and I'm like, oh, my poor little Linda, what are they doing to her? She's a fucking murderer now, can you believe it?
It's no surprise that people like Danny speak out openly. The public isn't seeking someone to blame, they yearn for genuine leadership. Starmer had a unique opportunity to demonstrate his capabilities, but instead he gave his critics ample reasons to doubt his ability to lead. This raises a crucial question that concerns everyone. When will Labour, including Keir Starmer, Angela Rayner and Rachel Reeves, finally move beyond empty rhetoric and take meaningful action? It's not just Danny Dyer who feels let down. People across the UK are weary of the constant stream of hollow promises. They are tired of being told that things are improving when their everyday experiences tell a different story.
I'm sure our paths are going to cross again one day, babe. I've got some really good stuff coming out this year, and you know, one of them's going to be massive. I did a Disney thing. I've done this thing called Mr. Big Stuff, which I'm hearing amazing things. It's on Sky. It comes out in May, and I've just done my film Marching Powder. So hopefully you'll stay super proud of me, and you'll be always supporting me. But yeah, you're one of my true ones, you know. I'll never forget you. And next time I see you, I'm going to give you a massive cuddle, and we can have another photo together, all right, baby? But I hope you're well, and I hope you're doing what you want to do, and you're happy in life. And don't let the fucking brain get the better of you, because I know what this fucker's like, you know? Because you're an amazing kid, all right? And so, always grateful for your love. Love you, Katie. Bye, baby.
The leaders of the Labour Party continue to make statements that are completely out of touch with reality, and this is fueling public anger. Whether it's housing, jobs, or utilities, the disparity between their words and actions is becoming increasingly glaring and painful. Starmer claims to champion the working class, but where is the proof? Rayner talks about a plethora of affordable homes, while many struggle to afford even a basic apartment. It's simply absurd. Rachel Reeves promises economic stability, yet most families find themselves in tougher situations than ever, which is intolerable. Danny's frustration goes beyond just exposing a falsehood. It's a call for genuine change, and the public stands with him. People are no longer interested in empty rhetoric or grand press conferences that lead to nothing. They demand effective policies, authentic leaders who truly listen, and a government that honors its commitments. If the Labour Party doesn't start taking action, discontent will only escalate, potentially leading to a real uprising. The question remains, will they be ready to heed this call, or will they continue to act as if everything is fine while the situation is actually dire?
We can say firmly, proudly, confidently, the Labour Party has changed. Not because it was convenient to do so, not by fiddling around the edges, not just until the next person to lead the party comes along, but permanently, fundamentally, irrevocably. We have changed from a party that looked inward to a party that meets the public gaze, from a party of dogma to a party of patriotism, from a party of protest to a party of public service. Change is never easy. And I understand that some people won't like the changes that we've made. But I say this...
Danny's disappointment over betrayal resonates strongly with Angela Rayner's recent remarks, which have prompted reflection among the public. Rayner stated that there are many vacant houses in the UK, but the reality is that her words do not align with what people experience daily. The housing crisis is not just about statistics, it affects real individuals who are struggling to find a place to live. Young people can no longer even dream of owning their own homes, and rental prices are soaring. Rayner's comments fail to capture the reality that people are facing, only intensifying public frustration. At the heart of the issue is a demand for justice. People are questioning why new homes are being constructed if they remain out of reach for them. The focus should not be on assigning blame, but on holding leaders accountable. Figures like Rayner need to grasp why so many Britons feel marginalized in their own country. Danny's anger powerfully reflects this frustration, making his criticism especially relevant to the everyday challenges faced by people across the UK.
The Labour Party is unrecognisable from 2019, and it will never go back. It will never again be a party captured by narrow interest. It will never again lose sight of its purpose or its morals. And it will never again be brought to its knees by racism or bigotry. If you don't like that, if you don't like the changes that we've made, I say the door is open and you can leave. But to all those who can see we've changed for the better and are excited about doing even more, To all those who dream of a Britain that is fairer, greener, more dynamic, to all those who want to make this great country greater still, I say, the door is open. Come in. Make us your home again. Working together, I believe we can do great things for our country. I believe we can be a force for good. And that starts today.
If Danny Dyer has shown anything, it's Keir Starmer's complete disconnect from the people he aims to lead. His recent efforts to re-engage politically in order to rebuild public trust have turned out to be quite disgraceful. His speech was filled with vague promises and hollow reassurances, while he readily placed the blame for all existing issues on the Conservatives. Yes, the Conservatives did leave a mess behind, but what people need are real solutions, not excuses. Starmer attempts to portray himself as a leader capable of transforming Britain, yet he completely misses the mark on what truly matters. The public desires not just words, but tangible actions that will improve their lives. His attempt to explain the legacy of these issues came across as weak and evasive, as if he didn't grasp the severity of the situation. People recognize that the system is broken, and they are demanding clear answers on how Labour plans to address it. Instead of providing solutions to critical issues like the housing crisis or the soaring cost of living, Starmer's relaunch appeared to be a desperate effort to project strength without delivering any real answers. Share your thoughts in the comments, and see you soon.